Okay guys, so today I want to talk about the best Google Ads bidding strategies for lead generation. Now in this video, I'm not going to be talking about all of the Google Ads bidding strategies because for it to succeed in lead generation, you actually need only two. Now I'm going to be talking about what are those two bidding strategies, how you can use them, when to use them, and all of that in today's video. Okay, but first I want to start off with the prerequisites. So the prerequisite for these bidding strategies to work is that you have your conversion tracking set up properly. Now, generally speaking, for your conversion tracking to be set up properly, you need three conversion actions, and those are phone calls on your website, form fills on your website or landing page, and phone calls from your call extensions. Now, these three aren't that hard to set up, but if you don't set them up correctly, or if you don't set them up at all, these bidding strategies just aren't going to work, because for them to work correctly, we need to send data to Google about what is a conversion. So again, I can't stress this enough. Set up your conversion tracking properly. If you're using a software for landing pages, just Google how you can set up conversion tracking for Google Ads in that software. And if you're having your own website, maybe you're using WordPress or something like that, there's also videos on that. So just Google and set up your conversion tracking properly with Google Tag, and then try and see if it works correctly. Like try to make a few test conversions and make sure it's working like it should, okay? So now let's get into the bidding strategy. So the two bidding strategies that I use and that you can use are maximize clicks and maximize conversions. Now, if I told you that you're going to be using a maximize clicks bidding strategy, you would be like, why would I want to maximize clicks that I get to my website? And I'm going to show you why right now. Okay, so as I said, the first strategy is going to be maximize clicks. Now, maximize clicks is good when starting off your campaign. Now, if you were to start your campaign with the maximize conversions bidding strategy, it wouldn't work properly just because you don't have conversion data in your account. So how do we get conversion data in our account? Well, by using maximize clicks. Now you can also use manual CPC, and I've seen some people use manual CPC and be successful with it, but I just don't see the point in it, and I think it's just more manual work for you when you're actually going to get better results with maximize clicks. Now, for maximize clicks to be working properly and for you to not pay a bunch of money for bullshit clicks, you're going to need a good negative keyword list, and you're going to need to set up a maximize bid limit. Now, for the negative keywords, how long and extensive your negative keyword list should be all depends on what match types you're using. So if you're using broad match types for keywords in your campaign, you should have a bigger negative keywords list. And if you're using phrase and exact, you don't need to have that big of a negative keyword list. Now, also, I do recommend you not to use broad match in your campaigns. I usually use only exact and phrase match, but that's just up to you. Now for the max bid limit, I always set a max bid limit when using maximize clicks, and how high I set it just depends on how aggressive I want to be with the bidding. So if I want to be really aggressive and I want to get clicks as fast as possible or get leads as fast as possible, if client needs leads fast, then I would go into my keywords planner, and on the right hand side there's a top of page high range and top of page low range bids. And what I would take is the top of page high range, take that number and add in a few cents just so I can be on top of the page, assuming my ad rank is good. What that's going to do is just put you on the top of the page of Google, and being that you're always on the top of the page, you're going to get more clicks and you're going to get leads faster. That being said, you're going to overpay for a bunch of those clicks, so I wouldn't recommend it if you have a tighter budget or if you don't need leads right away. Now, let's say I don't want to bid aggressively. So what I would do is, again, go into the Google keyword planner, and I would type in my keywords and then look at the top of page low and high range. And what I would do is add them up and then find an average for all of my keywords, and after that I would put that as a max bid limit. Now later on, if you see that you aren't getting much clicks at all, you're going to need to up it a little bit, but either way I think it's a good tactic for you to not overspend but still get clicks and still get leads. Now, when are we transitioning to maximize conversions? Because that's really the bidding strategy that we want to use. we want Google to optimize for conversions, not clicks. Well, we're going to switch to maximize conversions when we get to 20 to 30 leads. I recommend you it'll be 30. I've seen some people even advise like 90 and things like that. I think that is just too much, but I think around 30 should be good. And then you can change to maximize conversions. Now, maximize conversions, as I said, is good after 20 to 30 leads in the account, because Google will know what the conversion is, and then it will know which keywords to bid on. And as the name suggests, it's going to continue bidding for conversions. Now, what I would also add to the maximize conversion bidding strategy, I would add a target CPA. Now, target CPA just tells Google what your goal is for getting a lead. That being said, if you put it too low, you're going to get less leads and it may bottleneck your campaign. So be careful with it. Don't put it too low, because you just aren't going to get much leads from that. So target CPA is really a game of balance between you getting more leads and you getting cheaper leads. So you have to kind of find that balance in your campaign, so you can get a lot of leads but not overpay for them. So yeah, these are the two bidding strategies I would use for lead generation. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments down below. Click like, click subscribe, and if you want me to do Google Ads for you, first link in the description, fill out the form and then schedule a call with me, and we can see if we're a great fit. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.